I guess that's the price I pay for being lazy. No kidding. Last night, I did my laundry and, I made myself dinner, stuff like that. But honestly, I was just feeling so incredibly lazy that I didn't even try cleaning up until like this morning. That's why I'm starting the video right now. I'm very lazy, by the way. So, yes, good morning. Happy Friday. And, it actually is sort of a nice thing that there wasn't a One Piece Manga Chapter this week, because I would have had to get up extra early to read it before starting today's video. But nope, there is no chapter this week. It can be, at least they told us. Sometimes I swear they don't tell us, and that's always a real problem. So yeah, they told us, and it's awesome. So I have no idea who won last night's game, and that's actually one thing I've been meaning to say for a while. If anything, being the Trinity Poly reunion was the way to distract me from the fact that I realized that for the last 5 Thursdays in a row, I've been wrong. Let's see if I was wrong last night, shall we? This is seriously like a reaction. Okay, let's see if I can bring it up, perhaps. Hold on. There we go. Okay, see, when you look it up, you gotta like look for the game's new standings to see. Okay. Thank you. I was actually right. The Patriots won. Oh, happy day. I'd say I would play the lottery, but I'm 1 in 5 in terms of being right on Thursday. So, yeah, not gonna do that. But I was right. I was actually right. Oh boy. So, yeah, maybe. That's the thing about me being wrong like every Thursday up until last night. It's not that the teams I picked to win were bad. They were not playing remotely to the level that they're supposed to. And that can mean a huge difference. Oh, got a notification on my computer. So yeah, last night I actually tried Central Hots for the very first time. I was not disappointed in the slightest. They're hot dogs with everything on it, the meat sauce and the mustard and the onions. They definitely live up to the hype. I totally recommend them. And, they also have like good burgers and chicken sandwiches. They have 3 kinds of fries. It's the regular, their shoestring, and hand cut. I tried the hand. And here's the thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm a lover of any kind of French fry. Even like the French fries are like shaped like smiley faces, I love all French fries, don't worry. In fact, the only reason why French fries aren't my hors d'oeuvre is because, I'm a carnivore. You gotta have wings. Anyway, or was I? Yes. Here's the thing. I've said this before, but when it comes to restaurants in the city of Corey, New York, Swords is essentially like the OG. It is in its own right, it's the GOAT, essentially. Yes, Tony R's in terms of, quality food, ambiance, atmosphere, stuff like that, as well as the fact that, it actually adds stuff on its menu like, filet mignon served Oscar style. That's with crab meat on top, whatever. Stuff like that. Yes, Tony R's in that regard was better. But in terms of what was there first, what was the best and everything, without a doubt, it is Sorges. And a lot of people who are watching this most likely agree. I bring this up because, believe it or not, my go-to whenever if I ever go there is they actually have a steak special as well on Saturdays, and I actually get that with their hand-cut fries. So naturally, I had the hand-cut fries over at Central Hots, and no kidding, they taste just like the ones at Sorge's. Now, granted, the hand-cut fries aren't as thick as the ones at Sorge's, but like the flavor, that sort of classic sort of style that you get from a hand-cut fry, like that's all there. So I really recommend it. Definitely seek out Central Hots if you're able to. I might actually go again sometime soon. No, not now though. We're cool. Don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch today, but it'll be something cool. I don't know. So yeah, not going on this weekend. Although that does remind me, I do have to purchase a birthday card for a certain someone whose birthday we are celebrating this weekend. Not gonna say who it is, but I know this person definitely watches my videos. He definitely watched some of the stuff when I was at Trinity Pauling, so that's definitely really cool. So yeah, there's that. I mean, I know I mentioned this before, but I know I say I'm lazy and everything, but I'll be honest, I really didn't have like that much to do. I did my laundry, I just didn't fold or hang up my clothes, which, that don't take that long at all, Actually, one thing that's been a real godsend for me is, like this, if any of you guys ever heard of this, it's like this one spray stuff where, like, after you take your clothes, like, out of the dryer, you put your clothes on a hanger and, like, you spray it and it actually, like, sort of gets rid of the wrinkles. So it saves you the trouble of, like, having to iron later. And it actually leaves your clothes smelling pretty fresh. Not gonna lie. It's been working wonders for me. Like, again, you know what? I once, I'm actually a fan of, and I like and follow, Magic FM in the morning, for the Horseheads area. And they ask, like, what chore do you least like to do? And you know what? I actually do have an answer. Ironing. I'm sorry, but an ironing board is just too small to, like, if you have, like, to iron a shirt, you gotta, like, manipulate it, like, over sideways and upside down to try and, like, get it all, like, evened out and everything. And, like, if you, like, one wrong turn and, like, something automatically wrinkles again, and then you gotta flip it over and do the same thing over again. That's the one chore I don't like doing. Ironing. Ironing your clothes. So, yeah. Not a fan. I'm also not a fan of impromptu yawning, but that's another story. So, yeah. So, again, Liza Koshy's episode, Hot Ones. Okay, I'm just saying this right now. Liza Koshy, gangster. Because, don't get me wrong, some of the spice did get to her a little bit, but, she still stood her ground. And, again, I really am glad that, more often than not, I actually am glad that Hot Ones will do a guest that I don't know who that person is, because I get to learn more about them. Although one question that Sean Evans did ask in yesterday's episode is, because at one point Liza Koshy actually shut down her YouTube channel. She wasn't, making any more videos or whatever. And then Sean Evans had asked, does it feel, you think like it's actually part of the whole process where, you just shut down the power, so to speak, for a little while, just, turn off the oven, like, metaphorically, like, stop for a while, and then come back to do it later. And then Liza Koshy, commented on this and, like, yeah, it is, sort of, gives you perspective, stuff like that. When I heard that, then I thought myself, don't get me wrong, I'm never going to stop making videos. That goes without saying. I definitely want to keep doing this because, I've been doing this for almost 650 days. Today would be 649. Why would I stop now? Let's get to... first things first, let's get to day 730, because that would be the end of 2019. And then we can, worry about getting to that big quadruple digit number that will, actually, it's going to Long and Lewis for quite a while. Actually, come to think of it, it'll be less than a year from now. It should be less than a year from now. Maybe 6 months. Yeah, it would be less than a year from now, actually. So, possibly before October of 2020, we'll reach that day. But we'll get to that when we get to that, okay? Right. I was talking about the subject of, stopping a YouTube channel. I'm never going to stop doing this. I love to do it. I don't really think it's... to be fair, yes, my videos really are just as simple as me holding a camera in front of me and just sort of, talking, which really isn't hard to do, even for someone as lazy like I am. But, a lot of people get enjoyment out of watching this. A lot of people get entertainment of watching this. It always warms my heart knowing that people watch it, whether it's YouTube or Facebook I post these videos on. So, you know what? As long as, people are going to be happily entertained, there's no reason for me to stop. Especially when, I bring this up whenever I do the State of My Being address, but, thankfully I've been able to say this during my State of My Being address, but, honestly, I'm perfectly fine. There really is nothing stopping me from physically able to, making these videos. Even on my worst days, which was around last year, actually around this time last year, believe it or not, I still, found a way to do it. And even if the rest of my day ended up being bad, making videos every day, that was at least one good thing I did. I'm sure I hope I at least made somebody smile. Again, you guys see me, I can't see you, so whether or not you smile is, completely, unknown to me. But, but some people do tell me that they watch my stuff, and I'm glad for it. Let's be frank. My sense of purpose for overall living was over 11 years ago. Well, almost 11 years ago. So, if anything else, whether I make videos or not, I'm still going to be standing. That definitely goes without saying. Wow, this got kind of deep, kind of emotional. Didn't really make this like a TED Talk or anything. So, yeah. I guess there really is... Honestly, though, you know what? I've been having a pretty solid week. I've really been having a pretty solid week. I just got back from my Trinity Pauling reunion. I actually managed to do a couple TP tales out of it. Ones that... Yeah, sorry about yesterday. I know I said it wouldn't be a TP tales, but you know what? I had to make it a TP tales. I'm sorry. I did. Come on. A student reaches out to me. That's awesome. I never thought that would ever happen. But, and it did. And so, why would, I gotta talk about that. So, yes, I know I said I wouldn't make it a TP Tales, even though the title of yesterday's video said it was. So, I'm sorry, I lied, but come on. When a student from your old alma mater actually, talks to you, messages you via Instagram, saying, I'm a student from Trinity Pauling, class 2023, I watch your stuff and follow you for a while, where you live, so that's awesome. So, yeah, if I ever need any more validation as to making these videos, it's doing this right here. And so, I'm all glad for it. So, that happened this week. I finally tried Central Hots, which is awesome. Go get yourself a hot dog from there. You will thank me later. What else? Oh, yeah. I was finally right. Oh, yes. I was finally right about Thursday Night Football, and handily so. 35-14. Ouch. So, yes, I am happy. So incredibly happy. Oh man. So glad that's over with. And now I'm ready to get my day started. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, turn on those notifications on YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch. Enjoy for today. And hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday, which kicks off a wonderful weekend. In fact, that does remind me. Today, I'm actually going to be trying a product that, believe it or not, has long eluded me. In fact, to a certain someone who watches these videos, if you hear me say the exact words, "Now I will try what has long eluded me," you will know exactly what it is. Although, first things first, I will have to have my Ritas today. Because it's Friday, I always get my Ritas today. Y'all have priorities. Anyway, if you guys ever want to talk and shit, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back, take care, and make good choices. See ya.